Hi everybody, Toby Milroy here again with some more Atlas updates. This is version 12.1.0, and you'll see a couple of enhancements in our profile pages and some new enhancements in our student lists and some things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through a couple of the new changes and updates in Atlas version 12.1.0. First, let's go over to the student list. I'm going to go to the student beta list. This is going to be the primary student list before too long. This is sort of our customizable, sort and searchable list. The first feature I kind of wanted to show you is many of our clients have let us know that some mobile devices, iPhones and tablets and things like that, iPads, sometimes upload the picture of a student. I'm going to drill into a student profile here, sideways. So we've added the function to be able to adjust those pictures without having to go back and change the way you're taking them. So if you just go to any picture that looks like it's sideways, there are little buttons below that picture now. You can rotate it left, rotate it right, and very quickly you can kind of, get it oriented the way you need to get it oriented, the way you want to look at it in your system. There's also a little delete button. So if you want to remove that photo, you can simply, just hit that button and delete it. We've added that same feature to the school setup page. Just as a matter of course, I don't have one in here, but when you have a picture here for your school setup, you'll also be able to rotate that as well. And again, this is an answer to direct requests from you, our users, that noticed that challenge when especially using mobile devices to put pictures into the system, which many folks are using, iPads as an example. So that was feature number one. And additionally, we've created a new marketing tools section over on the left navigation, and inside that marketing tools section, we have your marketing automation functionality. We've nestled that under marketing tools. We also have the Martial Arts Business Academy and web forms for your websites. If we go to the MA Biz Academy, we've added some new enhancements here, where we've added some new categories. We've added all of our advisor articles where you can get specific advice on perhaps running an intro lesson or how to increase enrollments in the school. We've also added automation sequence templates for you. So if you have, for example, new prospects that are coming into your lead funnel, we have some content for you here that you can use in your marketing automation sequences. And we're going to be adding a lot of content to this over the next few weeks and months. And we've also added the Anytime promotions link, and these promotions are designed to be sort of evergreen promotions, marketing strategies and tools in your school that you can use that are not necessarily seasonal. So for example, general campaigns based on building self-confidence, general campaigns based on building focus, a belt testing campaign, bring a friend to class campaigns, things like that. Things that a video game campaign, things that aren't necessarily seasonal, but you may want to visit this, any time of the year and get information and strategies on birthday party, parents' night out, things like that. Things that might be happening more than just in the month of December or January or February, and you might want random access to those types of strategies and tools. So that's the next step. Okay, and additionally, back over on our student beta list again, we've also now in build 12.1.0, we've added the programs filter on your student list filter. So you now have ranks, which have styles built into them, and now you also have programs as well. And we've added the multi-select option in your program list. So again, if I want to see all of the students that are in my adult boxing program, I can tick that. And if I want to see all the students who are in my adult boxing and, for example, my black belt program, I can click that. And that gives me the list of the people who are in both of those lists. And I also have, so we've added multi-select in these lists now, which is really a very cool, very useful feature. And we've also added the search box inside the top of the list, right? So let's say, for example, ranks and filters might be a better example. Let's say I have a lot of ranks and styles or something like that, right? And instead of having to scroll through each one, maybe let's say I know I have a jiu-jitsu program and it's at the bottom down there somewhere. I can just start typing that name, and the list will actually filter itself to only show me things that match that criteria. So that's a very cool, very practical a tool for you, so that you don't even have to scroll down through this long box if you don't want to. You can just say, well, I don't know, I know I want my blue belts. So you start typing blue, and it'll give it to you, right? So those are two updated features for our student beta, a few updated features for our student beta list, and we're really excited about this list. This is incredibly useful and valuable. We've gotten a lot of good feedback on this thing so far. Keep it coming. A couple of the features that we saw today have come specifically from your requests, specifically from folks who are using the application every day to run their martial arts school, and we really appreciate it. We really like it, and it really helps us know that we're on the right track, and the things that we're doing are providing value for you in your martial arts school. So keep those great ideas coming, and we'll talk next time. Thanks so much. We've also added lots of little enhancements to our agreement form and to several other features in Atlas Martial Arts software to help save you time and save you clicks. For example, in our if we go to the sign-up form, if we go to basically creating a new agreement, now if you're an international customer, if you're an international user, your country code and your zip code lookup fields and your phone fields will all be automatically converted to your default country. So for example, if you're a Canada school using the software, your Canada will be selected by default, and your postal code data mask will be correct, with letters and numbers and things like that. And if you're an international user, your phone numbers will also be formatted appropriately for you in your country. So just a couple of quick enhancements to our agreement form so that it makes it quicker and easier for you to submit agreements and to manage your students through the agreement section. Additionally, back on our dashboard, we've also, both from the dashboard and the calendar section, we've added the ability for you to communicate with your prospects or buyers, or anybody who has an appointment in your appointment calendar. We've added the ability to communicate with them very quickly and very easily. So if you look again, I'm on the dashboard and I go down to my calendar widget. I can click any of these appointments. So let's say, for example, I don't actually have good contact information in there for them. Oh, I see. So here's John Gabriel for this appointment. And if I click Show Attendee Contact Information, I now have his home phone, his cell phone, and his email address. And you'll see, since his cell phone is opted into my system, I can click his little cell phone button here, and it'll take me right over to my text messaging widget. So I can now send him a text message directly from his appointment record on my calendar. Same thing would obviously apply if he had an email address. Obviously, this person doesn't. This is just a test dummy data, so he doesn't have an email. But if that were the case, I'd be able to click that and send him an email directly from this screen as well. And again, this was a direct result of member feedback, of user feedback, wanting to be able to communicate with these folks without having to go back to their person record and go back into the communication area and stuff like that. Instead, you can do it right here from the calendar. So we're really excited about that, and we know that's going to help you a lot to quickly confirm your appointments, quickly send messages and communication to folks who might be coming into the school that day or in future days. So hope that's useful for you, and I think it's pretty cool, and I'm glad that we're able to get this out to everybody right away.